Angela Vachon, and wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the facade restoration project that we're doing here at 125 Broad Street, where our new location is going to be for Stir Fry Cafe. Basically what we did is after 50 years of looking at this blue thing, of course not a lot of us are that old, but for 50 years it had a blue stucco facade, and we decided to pull the facade off and see what lay beneath, or what lies beneath. So actually what we found were some good things, some very beautiful things, but we also found some things that we've got to repair. And we told Michael on this building to the far left that we were really sorry, because most people, when they pull their facades off, they usually find the beautiful things underneath, but he was the first one to find a big hole in his building. So what's really kind of exciting about that as far as the history, it's not a good thing, but the building to the far left had actually burned, completely burned. I don't even know what year it was, and so that's why basically it had nothing left. So that when the curtain wall comes down, it'll be just one big hole in the building. So we're going to replace that. We actually have pictures of what we're going to do, artist renderings of the new facade. We're going to do double in-swing doors, and then wrought iron, not balconies, but just wrought iron, just a cover to where you won't be able to walk out, fall out. But anyway, just for an aesthetic design. And then we're going to tuck point all the brick and replace the bad bricks, because a lot of times when there's stucco on the building, it actually tears the face of the brick off. And so we've got to do a lot of repair on this one. So it'll be a fun project, and we just now got the numbers back today. Of course, numbers are always a little bit greater than expected, but anyway, we just got those numbers back today. But we're hoping to apply for facade grants, which has been a huge incentive for a lot of people here on Broad Street and in downtown to pull their facades off, because they know they have that assistance from the city, that if they do run into some unforeseen problems, it's going to be halved with the city as far as the facade grants. So basically what we got is 4 buildings, so we're going to apply for 4 facade grants here. So as far as this storefront, the 2 middle pieces are going to be Stir Fry storefront. They're going to come out onto the patio here a little bit with their outdoor seating. And they're going to come out onto the brick piece here with outdoor seating as well, because in Johnson City location they have a whole patio, but they're going to use the sidewalk here as the patio. And this will be their first concept in any downtown. Basically a Stir Fry Cafe. They're, I don't want to say strip mall, because they're a much more fun, hip type place than what we think of as strip mall type restaurants. But this is their first downtown location, and in their whole chain. So basically they've got 2 in Knoxville, 1 in Johnson City, 1's going in Asheville, and this one will be open before the one in Asheville, and it's their only downtown location. So it says a lot for downtown Kingsport that they chose a downtown in this concept. So we're excited about that opportunity. Their first downtown concept, their first time being in a building that was built in 1918. We're really excited about that, because they build a lot of that character into their designs, kind of the industrial type look. They actually use salvaged brick a lot of times to incorporate it into their design. So what they have here is actually the original 1918 brick that they're going to be able to use in their concept. So they're going to keep the interior brick walls. And basically this will be a different concept in the fact that one area will be like a more intimate dining area, sit down, where maybe it will attract some of the people that are older than the young professionals that we're used to in a Stir Fry Cafe. So this will be the bar area out here. We can walk on in if you want to look inside. This first entrance, when you enter Stir Fry, you're going to have the bar area immediately adjacent to the front door. And so this is going to be, I would say, more of the young professional crowd hangout bar area, loose stools, loose chairs, and then bar stools that are, I guess the bench in this concept is actually going to be a high bench, or the bar stool type bench. And they'll have this whole area dedicated to that. The kitchen will be in this back section here. So anyway, the difference in this concept is that normally in their restaurants, in Stir Fry's restaurants, they actually have everything together as far as seating in the bar area. This concept is going to have the bar area, and the sushi bar is actually going to be at the end of the regular bar area, down here at the end, and they'll have an open space in the corner here for bands. So they'll have the bands on the inside as opposed to having them outdoor on the patio like they do a lot of times in their other locations. And so they'll keep this brick wall here, but this, you come over here to a separate area, and that way if people just come to dine, like early diners, they can take off before the late night young party crowd gets here. So so they, you know, I think they're really excited about the opportunity to have, you know, it separated like this. So But anyway, it'll all be one. But they'll have an entrance here as well, so you can come in from both entrances. As far as parking, someone asked me, what are you going to do when you get stir fry here and all these people are coming downtown and they don't have any place to park because they've come to eat and then they get here and the parking is going to be a real problem. Well, the way I look at it is you build a destination and they will come even if they have to walk. We don't really have a parking problem in downtown Kingsport. We don't want to create one either, obviously. But we have plenty of free parking surrounding the downtown, lots of parking lots. And this is going to be one of those destinations that people will park and walk as far as they can get to come here. And so that's what we're trying to create, a destination in downtown to where we are able to utilize all the parking that we've been given, because there's a lot of cities that have been able to I'm sorry, can you hear me? There's a lot of cities that have been able to do a lot of development and get past things that actually were perceived as parking problems. I don't think we have a parking problem in downtown Kingsport right now, but I think that the city is being very proactive about that and considering that that could be the case at some point soon. So they're actually considering parking at this point in the game because we don't want to run into that and actually stifle the development because of it. So I think they're considering those options now because right now we don't have a problem, but we will one day. That's what we hope for. We want to have a parking problem. That means we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.